How do you take your funding business from 5-figure months to 6 and 7-figure months? Let's break this down. I love this topic and a great question that you asked that. So what you need to make sure is that first you want to make sure that you have consistent calls. In order to have consistent cash flow, you need consistent conversations. In order to have consistent conversations, you need consistent calls. Wait, how do you get consistent calls? Well, the most predictable way of honestly doing it is running paid ads. Yes, paid ads are great. But in order to run paid ads, you want to make sure that you have all your social media, content distribution, your brand is all set up and optimized. If you want the sales automation guide, just reach out to me. I got your back. You need to make sure that it's optimized because you better believe when somebody clicks on your ad, they're going to take a look at your social media, your digital resume. So now that you have consistent calls, what you want to make sure that you're implementing is a proper sales team. This sales team needs to have what's called a scorecard. That scorecard needs to be logged every single day religiously. And what that scorecard is really doing is it's ensuring next closers accountability and doing everything they possibly can to make your business more money. You gotta do X amount of follow-ups. You gotta shoot out X amount of calls. You gotta do X, Y, and Z. The calls need to go through this. Here's your sales script and training, objection handling guide, pain point checklist. The works. You gotta have a sales team. As you get the sales team, once you're cash flowing, you wanna make sure that quarterly, you're cutting the bottom 10%. And your job as the business owner needs to be to hire new and better talent. As you're scaling up this campaign, as you're hiring new talent, adding more zeros to this ad budget, you need to make sure that you have a rock star tracking system. I love using Hyros in combination with the Go High Level Sales System and making sure that all the data is put into a Excel sheet so we can see a macro view of everything and how everything is working. What I'm saying though is you need to set up your system so that's training Facebook to continuously teach the system to bring in more of the type of people you want to work with. Implement what's called conditional logic and conversion API to send data back to the pixel of the more of the type of people that you actually want to work with. Facebook Pixel works on a very, very, very basic principle, like literally ones and zeros. Teach it or don't teach it. You want to not teach it when it's unqualified. You want to teach it when they're qualified and they're good fit for your business. Implement that tracking that's always shooting data over to the data set, and you're going to find that higher quality is going to come as you start scaling up, as you spend more, higher quality and also a cheaper cost result because you're teaching Facebook good data. Great. And after that, you want to make sure that your fulfillment team is also separate from your sales team, so that fulfillment, different numbers than your sales team, systematize your fulfillment so that you can push as much numbers to your fulfillment team as possible so that there's no backlogs, you have good customer service. You're going to know you're doing a good job when you have consistent referrals. I absolutely love referrals. It close 90% of the time, but it's also a great indication that you're doing an amazing job on the actual back end. Because if you're doing a great job on the back end in terms of fulfillment and customer support, people are naturally feeling inclined to want to refer your business out. All right? Those are a couple of the basic setups that you need to have to be able to take your business from 5 to 6 and 7 figures a month. Guys, if you need help with this, you need tracking, creative help, ad help, funnel help, whatever it might be, you already know how to reach out to me, guys. God bless. I'm excited to help you scale because the more money I make you, the more I get paid. God bless. Peace.